For the pen tool exercises, you're going to want to go to ClassLink. So log into ClassLink. And go to Schoology. And you want to go to Courses. To this course, go to Unit 2, Graphic Design, and look for Pen Tool Straight Lines. And at the bottom of it, you should see exercise 1, 2, and 3. So you want to click on exercise 1. It might download, in which case just click on it. It's also going to be in room 31. You'll find it there in a folder called Pen Tool Exercises. Command 0 so I can see the whole thing here. So the first thing you do is you find the eyedropper tool, click on that, and go up and click on this red line. That's going to set your fill and stroke to what I want for this exercise. Then go over to the pen tool. It's P on the keyboard. And we're just going to use it to make straight lines. And the way the pen tool works is you just click on the end points or the points where it's going to turn to create lines in between those points. So I'm going to click here and release. Then I'm going to come over here, click again and release. Just go to the points where there's a turn made. And I'm just clicking and releasing on the mouse. And as I release the mouse, it extends the line to that point. We're going to go all the way through it. You can fast forward through this. And when I'm done, I click P on the keyboard to lift the pen off the paper. Okay. And then I can see I made a few mistakes there. I can go to the Direct Select tool, which is the second tool. And I could come over here, first of all, click out so that nothing's selected. And then come up to that point, click, hold, and you can drag it into place. At least try to drag it into place here. Okay. See that? Okay. You could also use the selection tool to then click it, and I want you to change a color to a color or pattern that you like. Doesn't have to stay red. Okay. For this next one, we want to do the same thing. The pen tool, back to the pen tool. And we want to go click, click, and then P. Click, click, P. Click, click. Now if I don't click P, look what happens. See, I don't want that. So I'm going to hit the delete key. And I'm going to hit P. Okay. And then I want to hit P. P is what ends a line segment. And since these are open paths, at the end of the open path, the last endpoint, we want to click P. Otherwise, we just keep drawing. Okay, and hit P. So now you're going to go through and do all the rest of this the same way. Click, click, P, click, click, P. I'm not going to show you all those lines because you get the idea now, I hope. When you go to the selection tool though, and I want to select the hair, and I want to make the hair the color you'd want your hair to be. Okay, pick whatever color you want. I want each body part to be a different color. Okay, each body part's a different color. For example, I could show you what this might look like at the end. I go to student portfolios, and I go to one of my students from last year. Let's try Victor. No, let's go to Victor Jimenez. Yeah, Victor Jimenez. And let's go to graphics. And you could see right there how he did that. You see that? So each part, the eyes will be a different color, the face is a different color, the lips and the teeth and the hair. Everything is a different color. Okay? And when you're done with this first exercise, you're going to go File, Save As, obviously, and you're going to save it in your Documents folder. So make sure you change it to Documents, right? And save it. And then File, Export, Save for Web. Instead of changing the width to 250, I want you to change the height to 250. Okay? The height, since it's landscape, not portrait, we're going to set the height to 250. Make sure it's a JPEG high, and then save, and then save, and save it in your Documents folder. And then go to your graphics page in WebStarts and upload exercise1.jpg to your graphics page and label it as exercise 1. Okay? You might have time for another one. This one will take some time. I'm going to go back to my assignment in Schoology, and I'm going to click on exercise 2. It's going to download, open that up in Illustrator. Command 0, and use the eyedropper tool right down here. And I'm going to click that to get my stroke settings set. And back to the pen tool. Keyboard shortcut is P. And I'm going to start doing my click, click, P's. Click, click, P. Click, click, P. Click, click, P. Click, click, P. P. Oops, not hitting the P. Click, click, P. Click, click, P. Click, click, P. Click, 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 P. Click, click, P. All right, so now you got to do them all though. When you're done doing all these lines, then I want you to go use the selection tool. So using the selection tool, I want to come in here and select each group of 5. See how I just did a tight selection there? I just clicked. Oops, Command Z. Well, anyway, you want to get that selected, and then you're going to change. Each set of 5 lines must be a different color. Okay. Now, you don't have, when you do a selection, you just barely have to touch whatever the object is that you want to include in your selection. So you see I've just got this real narrow selection rectangle here, and I release, then I just have those 5 lines selected. None of the other lines around it are selected. So that's how you can kind of get in there tight and just get what you need. Like right in this one, it would just be like a selection like that. Okay. All right, so you want to do this whole exercise all the way through, just like I showed you. And finally, go back to Schoology and open up exercise 3, or go to room 31 and open it from the folder that's got the pen tool exercises in it. and Command 0. And we're going to use the eyedropper tool to get our stroke settings set. Then we're going to the pen tool. And now we're going to go and create a closed path. That means there are no end points. There's just anchor points. And we end where we start to close the path. And it's going to tell you when it's closed or it's about to close with that little circle to the bottom right corner of the pen on the pen icon. Now it's closed. It's closed path. Now go to the selection tool, right? Select it so I get my fill and stroke and pick appropriate colors for your lightning bolt, whatever you want to use, okay? Don't worry about this one or this one. Just do the closed paths that you see there. Don't worry about this guy either. And then make sure you change the colors. So if we go back to Victor Jimenez from last year, you could see there's his. He liked gradients. And you could see there's his other one. And again, make sure all the colors are different, okay? All the colors must be different. All right. So, and also remember when you do the export in Illustrator, File, Export. Oh, let's try that again. File, Export, Save for Web. You want to set the height to 250. The height to 250. Oops. 250. All right. All right, so good luck and get these 3 exercises on your graphics page all labeled. And make sure they're this size. All right. And then save, 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 right? Just like before. All right, good luck. Let me just get out of this. Come on now.